Hey, I wanted to show you a hardcore professional photography secret. Shouldn't be a secret at all, and one of the serious advantages of the Pulsey Buff Einstein system. Now, right now I'm actually using the CyberSync transceiver module, which does not come with the Einstein unit. You actually have to buy it separately. But it's a module that plugs into the unit so that you can use remotely control power and also control modeling light output via the Cyber command. This actually fits on the top of the hot shoe. So I can control up to 16 strobe units. Well, that's kind of obvious. There are a lot of strobe units that have wireless transceiving units. You don't actually have to constantly go up and change the power output, check your lighting, walk all the way back, especially if you're taking a shot of a bunch of people, and you gotta walk up, check the lighting with a light meter, come back, change your power output. Now, obviously that takes care of this, since I can actually change it on camera with this sitting on the top of my hot shoe. But with the addition of this, my Pocket Wizard plugged into my sync connector, I actually have two receiver units here. Why do I want this, and why does it seriously speed up workflow when taking portraiture and modeling shots? That my Sekonic meter has, of course, a transceiver unit in the back. Let me open up the latch and show you. Here's a little transceiver unit, transmitter unit in the back of the Sekonic unit that sends out a signal to my Pocket Wizard units so that not only, no matter where I'm at, whether I'm at the position, okay, I'm going to come out here, okay, F11, 250th of a second, ISO 200, I can actually check my lighting, and I can adjust my ratios of multiple studio strobes and layering lights. Incredibly important. This is so important, it's unbelievable. I see people out there, they'll bring a studio strobe, they'll chimp on the back of their camera, they'll run back, depending on where their studio strobe is, they'll actually adjust the power. And then they'll come check the lighting again, they'll chimp on the back of their camera. Not only is that slow, not only does that waste time when you could actually be taking pictures, it makes you look like a doofus and a douchebag. It makes you look unprofessional. With having two receiver units, my Pocket Wizard, which is connected to my Sekonic light meter, and my CyberSync, I can adjust all power outputs, all modeling, light output remotely, and also I can check my exposure and my ratios remotely. See, my Sekonic is actually communicating with my Pocket Wizard here. It obviously can't communicate with the CyberSync for adjusting power levels, but that's already sitting around my neck on top of the hot shoe of my camera. It's like, okay, I'm going to raise it up to, let's see, 6.2 watt seconds, okay? So I don't have to run back and forth, I don't have to sit back, I don't have to touch the back of this studio strobe at all. Once I set it up, and once I turn it on, I hit the power button, I ain't touching the back of the studio strobe. Not only that, if I were to set up 16 of them, which of course is absolutely ridiculous, I wouldn't have to touch any of those either. Why? Because I can actually set the mode button on the Pocket Wizard +3 to group. I can actually dial in on my Sekonic group mode and only check the light output on this strobe, for example, or another strobe, or a group of other strobes, so I can be selective on what I want to check for my metering. That is a serious helpful benefit of these. I have to have these two receiver units which fire my Einstein unit, and I have complete control over the power output remotely, sitting on the top of my hot shoe. Yeah, raise it up to 28.3 watt seconds. I don't have to touch. When I hit the power button, it's over with. I've seen so many people out there, even some decent professional photographers with a studio strobe, and they're sitting up there, they're chimping on the back of their camera. They're running back and forth with the little, a lot of the simpler strobes have actual power sliders. Now, obviously, this is not the only studio unit that has a wireless interface, but the fact that I have two interfaces, that means that I don't have to touch this at all, so that I can actually meter the model or the portrait's face, what I want to expose for, and adjust my power levels without ever touching my studio strobe again. The only ever time I'm going to have to touch the studio strobe is when I'm done and I hit the power button. That would be it. Turn it on, turn it off, everything else is done remotely. And that is more helpful than you could possibly imagine. Tip of the day. This is an advanced tip. A lot of you will not need this, but if you do get into studio strobes, you will find immediately that it is insanely important that you're not running back and forth like a goofy douchebag adjusting the back of your studio strobe. You have to adjust your outputs, right? There's no need to be running back and forth. It looks unprofessional, it's a pisser of time, and it's stupid. Okay? Great benefit. Policy Buff Einstein. Made in America, no less. Made in Tennessee. Go figure that. Best customer service in the face of the planet, too, so far as you getting a broken unit, getting it repaired quickly and cheaply with fast turnaround time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.